Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into something pretty big that's happening on the farm. A huge shift in how farmers are actually buying and valuing their equipment, all because of precision technology.
All right, here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll talk about this new reality we're all in. Then, we'll get into the huge decision you've got to make. After that, we'll see how it all shakes out in the used market, look at some hard numbers, and finally, I'll give you a super practical checklist for your next buy.
You know, for the longest time, when you were looking at a tractor, you judged it on its power, its hours, its physical shape. Pretty straightforward. But now? Well, there's a whole new factor that's jumping to the front of the line, and believe it or not, it has nothing to do with the engine. And this quote from Nathan Faley just hits the nail on the head. People are now making huge purchasing decisions based on the tech platform they want to use. It's not just about the price or the condition of the machine anymore. The computer in the cab has become just as important as the engine under the hood. So, what's the bottom line here? It's really simple. This isn't just about what you like to use. The specific technology inside a tractor has a direct, and I mean measurable, impact on its resale value. The choice you make literally changes the math when it's time to sell or trade in. So this new reality, it forces every single farming operation to make a really big long-term decision. Fleet has a great name for it. Picking your poison. You have to decide, are you going to go all in with one manufacturer's closed-off world, or are you going to opt for a more flexible third-party system? And this, right here, is the fundamental trade-off. On one side, you've got what we call OEM systems, original equipment manufacturer. They work beautifully and seamlessly as long as you stay within that one brand's universe. But on the other side, you've got third-party systems. And with these, you get flexibility and hardware you actually own. Hardware you can move from a green tractor to a red one to a blue one, no problem. This quote really gets to the core of why this decision is so important right now. You know, with all the data and automation becoming central to how we farm, the ecosystem you lock into today is going to define what your farm can and can't do tomorrow. And those walls between these different systems, they're just getting higher and higher. Okay, so let's follow the money. Let's head over to the used market and see how this whole choice plays out in real dollars and cents when it comes time to buy, sell, or maybe just upgrade your tech. Pete Youngblood, another expert, makes a fantastic point about this. See, when you buy a tractor with that OEM tech already built in, the cost is just kind of baked into the total price. It's not a separate thing. But with a third-party system, you're buying a physical box, a tangible asset that you own outright. You can keep it, trade it, or sell it, completely separate from the machine it was in. All right, so what are farmers actually doing? What are they buying on the used market? Let's stop guessing and look at the hard data from monitor sales over the last few years. And believe me, the numbers tell a very, very clear story. Okay, so if we look at the entire used market, every brand, every model, the average sale price for a used monitor comes out to just under $2,800. Got it? Just under $3,000. Keep that number in your head for a second. Now check this out. The average retail price for just one specific really popular OEM system, the John Deere G5 monitor, is more than double the overall market average. That just shows you the incredible premium a dominant, integrated system can pull in. And this chart, wow, this chart just lays out the story of market dominance in black and white. Out of 202 used monitors that were sold, a whopping 175 of them were John Deere. That is more than 8 times its nearest competitor. It's not even close. And let me put an even finer point on it for you. If you just look at the top 20 best-selling used monitors, 18 of them, that's 90%, are John Deere systems. So yeah, it's pretty clear the market has picked a favorite. Okay, so knowing all of that, if you're out there shopping for some used precision ag tech, what should you really be looking for? Well, here's a simple little guide straight from the experts to help you make a smart buy. This is your game plan right here. Number 1, forget hours. The big word is obsolescence. Is this piece of tech about to become a fancy paperweight? That's what matters. 2, check the physical quality of every little thing. Does the screen work? Is the battery shot? Are the connections good? And 3, and this one might be the most important, what's your plan for support? Knowing who you can call when things go sideways is absolutely crucial. So let's just boil this all down real quick. First, remember, choosing your tech is a long-term commitment to a whole ecosystem. Second, yeah, OEM systems like John Deere dominate the used market, but you are going to pay a premium for them. Third, those third-party systems are your ticket to flexibility and true ownership.
And last, when you're buying anything used, focus on its future and who's got your back, not just how many hours are on it. And that really leaves us with the one big critical question. This isn't just about buying one monitor for one tractor anymore. This is about deciding on the entire technological roadmap for your whole operation as we move into the super connected, automated future. So, what's it going to be?